there it is. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Okay, so forgive me for the way that I look. I'm not trying to be self-deprecating, but I'm just saying I have no hair and makeup on, or like my hair's not done and my makeup's not done. And frankly, I don't care. Like, I'm so over it. This video is gonna be a little bit different than you're probably used to, and for a very good reason. So the truth comes out. I don't know, like YouTube is such an interesting thing that I kind of fell into. The backstory, if you guys just subscribed, I actually got casted to launch this channel. So it's been, I'd say, like a little over 2 years, and so I kind of fell into YouTube in a really unique way. It wasn't me just starting the channel by myself, and so there's pros and cons to that. So the pros, you know, were I found a casting for this production company, and I got to go out and basically pitch myself as to why I would be a great asset to this team, that they were looking for professional beauty girls in the industry. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's me. You know, at the time I was an airbrush makeup artist for a company called Dinair. I'm sure a lot of you beauty enthusiasts know what it is. It's a great company. But I kind of was looking for something more. So I was just, you know, ready to take the next step for my career, and I came across this casting, so I showed up, and I did end up getting it, which was such a blessing, and my life kind of took a very different turn than I ever thought that it would, because I am a licensed cosmetologist, so I never thought when I was in school that I would be doing the kinds of things that I'm doing now. But it's just been an interesting journey to kind of have started YouTube in the way that I did. I had an entire team. So when you guys look at my very first videos, I'll like link them up here. Those were all videos that I had a director, a videographer, a social media person. There's like something flying. I had a social media person to help me with all my socials. I had you know, just like an entire team of probably 13 people that helped me build this channel from the ground up. But that quickly took another turn because we had a contract signed to do 52 episodes, and long story short, we got to about half, like it wasn't even half, and the company actually got acquired by another company in San Francisco. So if you guys have been following me for long enough, which if you have been, bless you, like thank you so much. So I, at this point, like moved to San Francisco, and I truthfully, not to knock on San Francisco to all of you if you do live there or love it, I frankly was just so outside of my comfort zone. I'm from Tucson, Arizona, so it was freezing, and having to transfer, you know, to there was not my cup of tea. It wasn't what I had technically signed up for. So during that time, I couldn't be more thankful for my friend Chase Friedman. He was the one that was the director of my channel, and he really helped me kind of, you know, still produce videos when the team wasn't behind us anymore. It was just like, I don't know if I'm even making any sense right now, but it was a really brilliant business model, but it didn't end up working out. So during that process though, I realized how much I really did love doing this and getting to know you guys and producing videos that were inspiring to me and creating content. And I didn't want to give it up, but I didn't own this channel. So I had to work with one of my family members who has a law background, and she helped me draw up a contract to get out of that production company. And that took, you guys, like probably 6 months. So I was uploading videos on this channel and not having any access to the full version of, like, when you guys put YouTube videos up, any of you YouTubers out there, you have like all these options to do. I didn't have any of that. Like, I just really was able to upload, and that's it. I couldn't really even see part of the analytics. It was crazy. And so that's when I really knew that I loved doing this so much, because they could have deleted my channel at any time, and I don't think they would have done that. But still, just to be able to upload and not really, it was like almost like uploading blindly. I had no idea what was gonna happen. I just knew that I loved this, and I knew that I wanted to continue creating videos. And so I wanted to fight for this channel. Cash in the background, like seriously. You're not even supposed to be on the bed. Get off the bed, come on. Ugh. Anyway, so I got out of the contract, and now I fully produce my channel, and I am now playing catch up, to be honest. So the truth comes out, like I'm now in this last like season have been playing catch up, trying to figure out how to do lighting, how to edit. I've never done that. So it's like been frustrating for me because I see like different friends and I'm like, oh my gosh, they just like go poof, and they like zoom right past me as far as numbers. And like, it's so stupid. Like this world can be so crazy. It's like, oh, well they have, you know, X amount of subscribers and you only have this, or it's just a weird kind of like industry to be involved in. And you guys are getting like a different outsider's perspective now, but it is hard because I feel like I've kind of hit this like plateau where I'm like, oh man, like, you know, the production company I was originally with started me as Nails with Lynette, but I feel like my personality and like my knowledge in this industry far surpasses just nail art. So that's been another thing for me to kind of like sit back and swallow and go, wait, but like, I am not just a nail artist. I did hair at Tony & Guy for many years. I worked, you know, as a manager of a spa for a while. I have done makeup for years, since I was like 18, my first job at MAC. And I mean, I worked in salons, like spas, makeup, everything. So I'm like, to be pinned kind of like as this one segment of like nail artist, I went with it for a while, but then I just kind of like found myself feeling like, oh man, that's not all of who I am. So as you guys can see, I'm kind of like branching out and like trying to do other things. And that's because inside of me, I'm like, wait, but I'm so much more than that. So I've never really done this before. I've never really said exactly how I feel on camera because it's hard. But anyway, so I'm just like trying to learn who I am on this platform and where we can kind of grow together and like find out that together. And just like, I want to just show you all of my personality. I want to do vlogs. So that's why this entire vlog is, or this video is going to be so like emotional. I literally stepped outside my comfort zone this weekend. I'm outgoing and all of that, but it's just kind of hard to connect with other YouTubers, I found. I feel really grateful when I find others that are just so kind and just willing to like help. I haven't found that often, to be honest, and so it's hard. All these beauty conventions can be just a little bit overwhelming, and so this weekend it was just, to my surprise, amazing. I literally met some of the kindest, most amazing girls, and we spent the whole weekend at GenBeauty, and I got out my little vlogging camera and I was like, okay Lynn, like you need to vlog. You need to just be, you know, be fearless, just vlog with these girls. And I don't know why, it's like weird for me to just be like, oh hey, how are you? I'm great. Like the vlogging thing I'm just not really great at. So I vlogged the entire weekend. I had such a blast. I had like loads of footage. So today I was so excited to kind of edit it together and show you guys and like put together a video. And literally this image is coming up. All of the footage was gone. Now granted, this is first world problems. Like there are people hurting all over the place, like all over this world. This is just the most petty thing to even want to cry over. I was like, no, like I'm trying so hard. Literally had footage from, I got to interview Manny MUA. You guys obviously know who he is. I interviewed him at IPSC at the Generation Beauty event, and so when we were in the back getting ready to go up on the stage, Cassandra Bankson was in the back, and so I vlogged with her, and like she said some amazing things on my little camera, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like I don't normally vlog, but I'm trying to vlog more, and she was so sweet. And I was like, I love, she's like so fearless on her channel, and I said that to her, like in my vlog, I was like, I am just so inspired by how fearless, like you just are being so authentic, and that's what people love about you. And same with Manny, talks about, you know, real life stuff, like the meat of what you guys are actually like watching on their channels is, you know, who they are. And I've just really felt this strong intimidation. That's not easy to do, to just, not that I struggle with being myself with my friends, but in this setting, it's like really hard. Just because you just never know who's watching, and all of crazy thoughts go in your head, like, oh man, you know, what if you say the wrong thing, or who's listening? Like, it's just so many different thoughts. So this is just me being real. These have been my fears over the last couple of years of just being like, oh man, do I really commit? Do I really dive in? Do I do this? And so, you know, this weekend I really, at this convention, I was like, you know what? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Like, I've been doing this, I'm passionate about it, I love this so much, but I've been feeling this like blockade, you know? It's like really just basic videos. It's like makeup and then it's nails. And I think that's so inauthentic to who I am as a person, because when you meet me, several friends comment below and vouch for me, I am pretty much an open book. Like, I've been like, man, half of these people have no idea who I am. They have like no idea like the struggles that I've been through and like how Corey and I got to how like where we are. You guys just have no clue, and I'm like, that's so sad. I want so badly to just like be that fearless person on YouTube that's just like, this is who I am. Jump on or jump off, you know? That's real, that's real. We're all in this together, you know? Like, we all have our own struggles, we all have our own things that we go through, and everyone's story is different. So I just want to be exactly who I am, like day to day, invite you guys in, but it's been like a really, really tough thing to just commit to and just finally jump off that diving board, you know? So there's a lot of things that I've kind of been marinating and praying about for a long time. I've been asking God, you know, what is my role on this platform? I don't want, it doesn't inspire me to just do 2 million nail art videos for you. That's not who I am. That's not what I am most passionate about. Corey and I, there's so many layers to our relationship and who we are as individuals, and that's who we are. And so I want to share that so badly. I want to invite you guys into that and journey with us through what we're really passionate about. And I've been so scared because I'm like, oh, but all I want to say is nail art, you know? They know me as Nails with Lynette. I'm like, ugh, like, but I care about, you know, the LGBT community, and I care about people that are hurting all over the world. I'm like, these are the things I'm passionate about. These are the things that I want to share with the world, not this is the latest nail trend, which is cool, and I still want to do that, but I also want to be producing stuff that's like changing people's lives. I mean, telling you, you know, what my favorite products are, maybe that could change your life, and maybe it does, but I just want you guys to know like who I am as an individual and what I'm passionate about, and the kinds of conversations I'm having on a day-to-day basis that I'm like literally that are changing my life, you know? I'm just going, wow, like there's just so much, and maybe this is like the token, maybe this is the push that I needed, you know, today when all of this kind of happened. It was kind of like a light bulb went off in my head. Just wanting to kind of just give up on today, you know, and doing a video. I was like, forget it. Like, I was about to edit, get this up for them, and I just wanted to call it a wash. But then I was like, you know what? No, like, let me turn on the camera and let me just talk as if you guys are all my friends, because you are. I consider you that, and I want you to see me as someone that you can confide in, and you can tell me what things are going on in your lives. I truly, truly care when I see your comments and I get your direct messages. It really impacts me. That's why I'm doing this. This is what makes YouTube so special. And I, you know, leave these conferences with Maker, and I see, you know, Shay Carl and all of these people that have really shared their entire lives on YouTube, and I'm like, that's the kind of stuff that really gets me going. That's what I want to be doing. So there it is. I'm not this like perfect beauty vlogger that has this gorgeous, you know, room with the beautiful lighting and the, you know, gold leaf hustle frame, you know, picture frame in the back, and, you know, this big, I don't know, it's just like there's so much. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, and I love all that. I love watching those videos, and I'm like, man, like I compare myself so easily, and I go, that's not where we're at right now. These are the things that I talk to Corey about. Man, honey, like, we're just not like quite there yet, you know, and I just feel like I can't produce videos because of this reason and this reason. I like make all these excuses, and then, you know, I kind of do what I can with the videos that I do put up, and I'm like so proud of what I do. But it's just not quite that. It's not quite there yet. I'm like, like I just find myself like in this continual cycle, and I'm like, no, like this is the year. This is my breakout year. I want to share everything with you guys, and I want to be authentic because that's what I preach. And I'm like, I want to talk to you guys about things that actually matter, and I want to know what makes you guys tick, like what kind of content do you guys want to see other than just beauty stuff, like what kind of topics do you want to know about. I'm one of the most opinionated people that you'll ever meet. I'm fearless when it comes to social situations, but then when it comes to, you know, stuff like this, then it can be really, really difficult. So I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I'm like, I don't know. So now it's a matter of like, am I actually gonna put this on? Or am I just gonna record in my room?